Hi there, this is Matt from Grand Ventures, and I've traveled with the family today from rainy, cold Seattle to beautiful Las Vegas. It's about 100 degrees outside and pretty warm, but we are staying here at the Club Wyndham Desert Blue in Las Vegas. We've never stayed here before. We're staying an entire week. We want to show you the ropes, the room, what they have on property, and if this place is right for you, and we hope you join us on this adventure. And for a quick point of reference, the Club Wyndham Desert Blue, it's like right across the street from the Rio. I'll show you that in a moment. But we arrived, they do have free valet, and they also have self-parking. And I self-parked, we got checked in, the staff were super helpful. It was pretty flawless. We actually were able to upgrade the room, which was nice. And then, yeah, we're gonna show you the room right now, but let me show you the view. They upgraded us to the 13th floor, which is pretty cool because you get a great view of the Rio and kind of the strip. Let me show you. Now, hopefully it's not too overexposed, but here's kind of a view of the pool. We'll give you a better tour of that. And then across the way here was the Rio. Not really full over there, well, at least this back parking lot. And then there's the strip. You got Caesars off there, got Bellagio in the middle. So yeah, we on the 13th floor, we got a pretty good view. And we just asked for an upgrade and they had the availability and were able to, so that was really nice. And there's a overhead of the pool. We're looking out towards the Rio here. We're gonna give you a full pool tour. I just wanted to give you an overhead view. Looks like there's two different main pools. Looks like one here, and there's also like a circular kids spray ground down there. And there's chaos behind me, as you can hear in the next room, but that's vacationing with kids. But it is surrounded by palm trees, which looks really nice. And it's just a short walk from the main hotel to access the pool. So, and it does look like there is a fair amount of seating, and it's not super busy. We're here on a Wednesday. This is our first day, so pretty nice.
All right, so we found our room, 1322, and they give you a card, but they also have these nice bands that you can wear, and they open up all the doors. You can wear them swimming and everything else, which is really nice. Let's see if it works. And it worked. So this is our first time seeing it too. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't even know what to think. So you walk in and we have a full kitchen. Full size refrigerator, freezer, cupboards. Let's see, are they stocked? Yes, dishes, pots, pans, utensils, toaster, and a sink, and a dishwasher, so we don't even have to wash our dishes, which is amazing. All the dishes stocked in here. So you all know I like to save money. That's my jam. Having a kitchen is a great way to do it, especially in Vegas where all the food is really pricey. Okay, and so we also have a full living room. This bed will fold out into a double or a queen, maybe a queen, for the kids to sleep on, and they'll be able to sleep out here in the living room. It's nice and comfy. Has a little dresser out here for them to use. And we have a nice view of the pool and the strip, which is wonderful. The kids are gonna love this at night. Okay, so they did upgrade us to a 1-bedroom suite, which is not what we had before. So we're so thankful for that. Let me show you the bedroom. And here it is. Nice fan, dresser. This is like very large too. Nice big closet. Has a safe and some extra bedding there. Got nightstands on both sides, which we need that for sure. And check this out. A jetted tub. A big jetted tub, so we can actually fit in it. That's awesome. Sink, and we've got hand soap, body lotion. It looks like Roots Aromatherapy. And a little pocket door here. So you can still have somebody in the bath while using the rest of the bathroom. Looks like this is a shared kind of Jack and Jill bathroom. So we have access to it from the master, and then kids or the other guests will have access to it from the main living room area. Has a nice big shower with all the necessary toiletries here. Got towels and pretty much everything you need. The finishes are a little bit outdated, but overall a really, really nice place and really budget friendly. I would definitely suggest checking it out. And, you know, don't be afraid to ask them if they have a room upgrade, because they were happy to do it for us. So far, the customer service here is great.
Well, the entire crew has made it in the room. We're traveling with Kara, myself, as well as Everly and Holden. Haley's coming down a few days later. But yeah, my initial impressions of the room, this is pretty awesome. This is an upgrade from what we originally booked, so I'm excited about that. But yeah, got our own separate room, which is nice. Customer service has been great so far, and it looks like they have a lot of amenities, which we're going to show you. A lot of kids' activities, which I'm a big fan of, so they show you those. But so far, the room's great. So now, one thing to note, if you got a lot of tech to plug in, so on the left side of the main room bed, there's a plug, but no USBs here. I typically bring my own sort of charging station for all my gear, so it's not a big deal. But on the other side, it does look like there's two USB plugs. One's a 1 amp and a 2.1 as part of the alarm clock. So there are some available if you don't have any other option. One thing we missed in the room tour is, since we have a 1 bedroom now instead of just the studio, we do have a washer and dryer, and they did provide detergent as well. Well, we've checked in, and one thing that we were really curious about, or that kind of caught our eye at this Wyndham, is the pool. The pool from the pictures look great, and so I'm going to show you what the pool has to offer. I'm all geared up, got my swim gear on. Let's head on in and show you the pool. A little information, it looks like the pool is available from 8 to 9, Monday through Thursday, Friday and Saturday, 8 to 9 as well. And then they have a pool bar, Monday through Thursday, 9 to 9, excuse me, got the hiccups. And what's nice is they give you these pool medallions or bracelets, and that can let you in the pool. It also lets you in your room. I'll show you a little bit closer up, so you don't have to carry a key card with you. And from the looks of it, no coolers or outside alcohol permitted in the pool area. Let me show you. Here we go. It looks like they have some Starbucks. And walking in, here's a pool bar. And over here, it looks like you can get some water. So if you don't bring your own, you can get that. And then they also have a grill. Looks like we got some sandwiches, about 14 bucks for a burger, some pizza, smoothies, quesadillas, poppers. So anywhere from about $12 to $15 you can get some food here. And they also got some cold drinks back there. And this is the main pool area. Now, one of the amenities I saw is they have a barbecue. So it looks like there's 2 grills back here and kind of a serving area. Those looks like they're hooked up. Got some bamboo concealing things. And they do have bathrooms here and a family changing room. And they do have looks like a fire table with some seating around it. And I'll show you the pools. Now, looking from our room, there's actually 2 different pools. This is the first one. Then over here they have a second pool. And they have some of the seating that kind of dips you in the water there. And there's not tons of seating. Like, we've been at some resorts and there's been rows and rows and rows. But there is seating basically surrounding the entire place. They have a hot tub here, which you know, you don't actually find that as often as you'd think in Vegas. We've saved at several places where there's no hot tub, which gets a big thumbs down. But yeah, hot tub here. And then there's a kid's spray park, and we saw it activated yesterday. I don't know what it takes to turn it on. It's not going right now though. But yeah, all these different things. I'll try to get some footage later when it's going. But these circles spray out different ways. It's kind of a shower. And actually, if you take a look, it actually is kind of some deepish water, maybe 6 inches or so. And they do have, forget to mention, they do have a lifeguard on the far right pool. And then showed you one hot tub. There is a second hot tub here. And then we got the second pool. And again, this is also surrounded by various seating. We brought our swim stuff. We're gonna get our swim on and have a good time. I mean, so far it's, the left-hand pool is a little bit smaller than the right-hand pool, but it's still pretty big. And with 2 hot tubs, and it's probably at least 100, and I think the high today is about 104, and so we're right there. But yeah, and it does look, I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are some cabanas over here. Let me show you those. So yeah, they do have cabanas. So they got a mini fridge there, and they have televisions as well as ceiling fans. So at an upcharge, you can get those. But they also have cornhole in the middle and big Connect 4, and I saw another big Connect 4 on the far side as well. So there are some more activities just besides swimming and laying out in the sun from the looks of it, which is nice. I don't see the bean bags down here. May have to ask the lifeguards or the attendants to get these. But yeah, another fun thing at an otherwise cool looking pool. Yeah, so I did ask, and I figured out that you do have to check out the Connect 4 as well as the cornhole, but it's nice, it's free. They just want to make sure they get the pieces back. And so they do have one here and one in the middle, cornhole in the middle, so you can check that out. So I'm gonna get my swim on, and yeah, kind of let you know what I think about this place after using it a little bit. Well, we spent several hours here in the pool, and I really enjoy it. Right now it's a Thursday evening, and so it's not too busy. We spent a little bit of time here earlier as well, and I really like this pool. There's 2 different pools, 2 different hot tubs, and so plenty of room for everybody to run around and play, which is awesome. And the fact that there's plenty of seating and it's not packed is a great thing. So I really like this pool area, definitely a selling point. And I was talking it over with Kara. Hey, a good pool is kind of it's a deal breaker for me just because we spend so much time out here. And what's nice too is you can have ample towels, and they want you to keep them in here, which is fine, but you can get all the towels you want. And one pro tip, we're kind of set up close to the entrance here. There's the main hotel off there. Now, one thing though, this is a smoke-free hotel, but there is a designated smoking area right on the other side of this wall. And so if you're seated close right here like we are, you will get some wafts of smoke if it comes over. So we talked about maybe setting up on the other side just to avoid that next time. But just something to think about that, yeah, it can kind of waft over a little bit. Now it is the evening time, and we were lucky enough to get on the 13th floor, and this is the view we have. It's kind of a strip view. There's the strip off there in the distance. You can see Caesar's Palace and Allegiant Stadium off there in the distance. See if I can zoom in on it. It's kind of hard to see through glass. And then across the way, there's the Rio. That's been lighting up our night. And then there's a shot of the pool at nighttime. Now, it closes at 9, but yeah, it looks pretty cool with all the lights at night. They turn them on at 8 o'clock is when it starts getting dark and they light it up. Then you'll only have an hour of the lights. But it's a pretty good view from the 13th floor.
We gave you a full room tour and showed you an overview of the pool. Now I'll show you some of the hotel's amenities and give you our final thoughts after spending a week at the Club Wyndham Desert Blue.
And I don't remember if I showed this at check-in. They do have a printout of some of the activities. There's also a QR code you can use. Every day there's coffee from 9:30 to 10:30. Sometimes there's cookies. And in the afternoon from 12:30 to 1:30, they have some sort of activity. We've seen they've had shave ice as well as mimosas. We don't drink, so that part's lost on us, but they do have some delicious muffins. And there's some various workshops, and then 3:30 to 4:30, they call it the lobby social. They also serve like free margaritas if you have your ID. So, and they had some non-alcoholic options, which were basically like some just water with lime in it. It just tastes like water, but it's kind of a cool thing they have. And like I said, this changes week to week. And they'll give you new printouts so you can see all the activities. Some of these for adults and some are for kids. Like this one on Friday was a sand art workshop at the kids club. Now here's one of the activities rooms. I'm not going to be able to get inside, I don't think. But that's where they have movie nights, as well as they have like one of those little basketball throw things. And we saw that you can rent it out. Someone was having a birthday party in there earlier. And here's another activity room. Let me show you what they got in here. And we did learn everything costs in here. So they got like a claw machine with a massive bear. They have pool. And then another claw machine. They got Miss Pac-Man, oldie but a goodie. And then they also have foosball. And they got a TV that you can watch here. So they also got some tables so you can chill out and play some games. And so I learned that the pool table, you just have to check out the cues and the balls, so this does not cost. Everything else does though. And we have some books as well. And one cool thing too, they have a give before you go. If you have extra supplies, you can leave your non-perishable items here and make vacation more fun. And Holden got him some spicy hot Cheetos last night. So he's happy about that. Now, not every hotel has this, but you can have a photo op with an antelope, it looks like. One of the amenities I want to show as well is they do have a health and fitness center. Scan your card. It's kind of late at night, so there's not many people in here, or any at all besides me. You got some weights. Looks like there's a water bottle filler, a scale. Now, don't go to any buffets and then try this guy. Pro tip. But got some TVs above various workout equipment, treadmills, ellipticals. They also have some other weight machines over here. They got some medicine balls. So yeah, it's a nice feature to have this on site if you want to get your workout in. Another thing they have on site is a computer room. They got a printer there. Oh, here's one of the sheets I was showing. This is a more up-to-date one. Yeah, so they got all sorts of stuff for the adults as well as the kids. And they have a little like snack area. It says we proudly serve Starbucks. And when we got here, we were all excited thinking there was an actual Starbucks in here. Turns out, wah, wah. It's just like a coffee machine, not a full-on actual Starbucks. Got some donuts. Got some energy drinks. May have to hook that up later. Got some waters. And then they got some Starbucks drinks. So I guess they do proudly serve Starbucks. Some ready-to-make meals. Oh, we got some ice cream in here. As well as some Danishes and such. Some noodles. Some swim items. You got toothbrush, toothpaste. So yeah, if you forgot something or have a hankering, they got it all here. And here's kind of some pricing. Bagels, $5. Pringles, $3.75. Got bottles of wine, water, frozen goods. So they're not individually priced on the thing, but they got it up here. And we're outside. They do have a Wyndham shuttle that'll take you to a couple different spots, and then the valet is also included. Of course, you got to tip them, but the valet's free if you want. We've done self-parking the whole time, and there's a lot of parking, and I'll show you that. And here's an outside view of that room. I couldn't get into the kids' activity area. It's kind of a big sort of open area, but they do have like basketball stuff, and then they got some couches. And one night they had a movie night where they were showing, I think, Black Panther. Now this is the self-park area. And so from the front doors, we really don't have to walk too much to park. I'll show you. So this is the self-park area. There's a big parking lot way down there. And then this whole entire row is available for parking. We've parked kind of down there. And then kind of around the corner too, there's even more parking. And it's kind of all secure and surrounded, so there's not like people just walking through. So it feels pretty well lit and safe. So we've come home late at night several nights and felt perfectly fine walking from our car to the resort. And like I said, front doors are just around the corner there, so that's really nice. And there is a sky bridge from, I think, the second floor there, but it just comes out and shoots you up by the pool. And this is considered a non-smoking resort, but there are some benches right there that you can smoke at. And just kind of walking around here, it's really nicely landscaped. I love the palm trees, and it's clean. You go like a little bit into the city, there's a lot of trash and stuff everywhere, but they keep the grounds here really nice. And there's a shuttle going by, and in the AM they were telling us, we never used it because we have a rental car, but they'll actually take you to a local grocery store if you need to get some groceries. And then from the pool, like I said, as long as you got your wristband, boom, you can get inside. Nice air conditioning. Right into the elevators. And right here, kind of adjacent to the lobby, let me point out real quick, when they've had like the mimosas in the evening, they've kind of set up in this area. Kind of had a little table. Muffins have been over here. And then when they had kind of the socialized thing, let me show you where they had that. And although we didn't catch it in action when they've had the evening sort of socialization thing with like margaritas, they've kind of set up a little table here. So kind of some nice little perks that are included. I'll show you the check-in real quick. Now, be advised, you'll check in here, and then to go get your tokens, you walk over to the Wyndham member services. Now, one thing, when you check in, you'll go do your business to get your room and all that, and then they whisk you over to that Wyndham counter. Now, be advised, they're going to try to sell you on a timeshare or sign you up to do the whole spiel. And originally on this trip, I hadn't planned on that. I did know this was like a timeshare sort of resort, but we ended up doing it, and we got 3 tickets free to the Tournament of Kings show, and then I think a 3-night stay at a Wyndham property for doing it. And actually, it wasn't a terrible experience. We've done some timeshare presentations before where there's a real hard sale, and they're kind of jungly if you don't buy. This was like kind of take it or leave it. They promised us no more than 90 minutes. Pro tip: if they tell you a time, hold them to it, because otherwise they'll kind of string you along. And we were like, we're not buying, and then we got our gifts and left. So it was a fairly painless process, but just be prepared for that if you stay here. We booked this through Expedia. I think this was like an Airbnb rentals through Expedia. We got a whole package deal on the thing. So yeah, the experience wasn't terrible. It wasn't a hard sell. And then you go up those escalators I showed you there. I think we had like a 10 o'clock appointment one day. And yeah, it was no more than 90 minutes. We saw their spiel, talked to the guy, talked to the other guy. They tried to sell us on it, and it's not for us. I think the baseline was like $47K to buy in for some points, and plus there's upkeep and maintenance and all that. So do your homework, but if you don't want to do it, you can just get your key cards and go. And what's nice is they gave us 1 key card, and then they gave us 5 of these bracelets. They're waterproof, and it's really nice because it seems like whenever we're on vacation, there's always like, who has the key card, who has the key card? Well, everybody had their own bracelet, and they can let themselves up the elevator, let themselves into the pool, the kids' room. And so it was really nice, and they gave us 5 of them. We checked in with 4 people, then Haley came and stayed with us a couple nights, and they gave her 1 too. And so, yeah, I'm a big fan of the key cards. That's a really nice thing, just having it here on your wrist. And then, like I said, you don't have to stress about having your card or your wallet with you at all times. So that's definitely a selling point. So we are here on our last night. We stayed here at the Wyndham Desert Blue. 8 days, 7 nights. Overall, it was a great stay. Kara's going to give you some of her final thoughts, and then I'll let you know what I thought as well.
Hi all. So overall, I think the room is wonderful. It's a great value overall, but some of the things that I didn't really like about the room were, number one, the activities room that they advertise. That is also part of the features, listed for the hotel. Some of them cost extra money, such as like playing foosball or some of the arcade games and whatnot. There's 1 free activity you can do in there, which is pool, but everything else costs money, extra money on top of what you pay. So I didn't really like that part of it. Another thing was that you have to pay a fee if you want them to come in and clean your room. So they don't do it the entire time you're there, which means you end up running out of things: toilet paper, towels, soap, all kinds of stuff. And it felt like we were always having to call and get things, and a lot of times they would kind of deliver the wrong things or, not deliver enough of something. And so it felt like we were kind of having to deal with that more often than any other hotel. Other than that, though, everything else was great, and we really enjoyed the stay.
Yeah, and so overall, I had a great stay here too. It was a great property. We stayed at many places on and off the strip. This is our first time on a Wyndham property, and some things I liked is they did upgrade our room for free, which is nice, which gave us a kitchenette, and we bought groceries at the beginning, which definitely saved us some money, only eating out once a day with like a snack. Another plus side too is the pool hours. It's open till 9. I know a lot of the places on the strip, I don't know if they don't want to have the lifeguards out there late, but it's open till 9, so we've had a full day and then come back, and even if we got just an hour of pool time, that was awesome. Another pro too is it's close to the strip. We do have a rental car, and so it's less than 10 minutes to the Treasure Island kind of end of the strip. So it's really close there, and it was also, they offer shuttles to the Treasure Island, and so it really doesn't take much time at all to get to the strip. So if you're looking for some of the activities on the strip, it's not far away. Another pro of this place is very clean. It's updated, it's modern, the rooms are really, really nice and well equipped, and so it's nice having a clean property. You don't find that everywhere in Vegas, and so I really like the grounds as well as the rooms, and the hotel itself is very clean. The staff was very friendly and helpful. If we had questions or concerns, they were on top of it. But overall, this was a great property and something to check out. We did book this through Expedia, not sponsored. We got a full package deal with flights and a rental car, and I would stay here again. It was a great property. Biggest selling point for me is the pool. Really, really nice pool. It wasn't busy. Granted, we kind of went right before kids were out of school, but great pool, plenty of chairs, and overall great experience. If you like this type of content, travel videos, location videos, reviews and such, give us a big thumbs up. Also, if you're not a subscriber, please do, and make sure you smash that bell. That way you can join us on our next adventure. Thanks for watching. And there was an outtake. The automatic door is like trying to implode on us. So
Yeah.
if you heard some thumping in between.
Are you guys all watching Grand Ventures? If not, you should be. Oh, they just answered us.
Yeah, the door. Okay, that one downside, the door who knows what's going on there.